Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic, where we are investigating a situation that is a sort
Down
of...
you go!
What do you want to
You
call
asked for
it?
this!
Family feud. And we're dealing with some dangerous animals along the way. We also found that lady's lost droid and convinced him to return against my better judgment.
You asked for this!
And she...
Matale, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out and your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced.
You're a kid,
I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Maybe it's a side effect for battle.
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
And then a few years down the line, losing lightsabers becomes a habit of Anakin Skywalker's. And apparently his son. A little bit. So Luke only went through, I think, 2 lightsabers. There was his father's that he lost in Cloud City, and then he made his own. Hello, Cat Hound. Another psychic run-in with the Mandalorians. And yes, I will admit to eating. Sorry. I need to add more melee to my tactics. Right now I only have the one tactic. The 2. Standard attack and the critical strike. So we're going to talk to Mr.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him.
It's
just so great to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and oil you and care for you and make sure you never, ever get away again.
Okay. She might very well... Now, why didn't you take your speeder? I'm sorry, C-842. I'm sorry.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I will come back if I
Thank you,
find
young
him.
Jedi.
Look at you. I think there's a lot of stuff I have that I don't need. I'm gonna look at those before I change over. I think mission could do with my old weapon stuff. Improve power blast. Ooh, that's really nice. Regic's belt. Data pad. Okay, that's Kayla Nord's thing. Armor. Oh, that's from my armor that got taken down. Okay. What do you have to sell? I can't even look. Not what I'm interested in. Stuff is way too expensive. But I'm already wearing a burping headband. Okay. What about you? Are you wearing anything? Awareness +2. We're gonna get that because it's the same thing plus some.
I'm here.
The Matale grounds. Go. Let's look around a little bit. You know what? I'm actually gonna go talk to him.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I am come on behalf of the Jedi
The
Council.
council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandrals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I'm not in league with Matale, but I must speak to her.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Some force powers only target organic mines.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Your son Cass is dead. I have seen his body.
Cassus is dead. I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
He was killed by Cathounds while exploring the damned.
Cathounds? I was so certain the Matale family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Here's the diary, but you may keep reading.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss.
And obviously,
Please, leave me to my grief.
you are innocent of the disappearance of the other son.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Yes?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cass has disappeared. He is mad with grief, and He is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to Shen? Cassis was killed by Cathals, the Matales, and
I thought you would listen to me.
that's
I thought
not what
that
I wanted.
The council would not approve of you.
That's not what I wanted. Oh, bloody you. Let me check something. Okay, autosave it is. Sandral the estate. That was not the... Misclick. Misclick, which is a role-playing game thing where a bunch of where a bunch of people play D&D. I've been wanting to look at. It's called Misclick because most of the players are. I think all the players are women. Yeah, and I don't know if it's D&D or just games in general because it says click, and click isn't something you do in D&D. It's a podcast I learned about recently. That's one I want to look into, but I haven't taken the chance really. I've been getting caught up on so many other things. Girls Got Some Glory is really good though. And why is it taking so long to load? Oh dear. Please tell me that's not a crashing sign. Hello, welcome back. The game crashed. I don't know why. A little older game, maybe it glitched with something, one of the background.
You are here from the
programs.
council, are you not? Looking for...
You've done this a little bit. For you.
My name is...
This is what I wanted to say. I did not want to say this. Cassis, I wanted to tell her what happened to her brother.
Cassis is dead? It is as I feared. Though I'm relieved the Matales are not responsible. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
I only want to find Shin Matale.
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
There are a lot of matters where a person's authority is not absolute. Please tell me what has happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No! Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling all this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key.
But you're
It will
standing
open
here
an
in the front
unguarded
open.
door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Oh, there's a callback to the movie. Why do you care about Shen? What is the problem between you
Alan
guys?
Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassis and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
I like the fact that you added on. Can I talk to you some more?
Please find. There are many security droids.
Why do you care about Shen?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father, and Shen was so
city? I
charming,
thought
so
there wasn't that much
sweet.
of a city.
He didn't care at all that
Oh,
I
there
was a
is a
Sandral.
planet,
He just
yeah.
accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassis met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Please, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Okay. So, Romeo and Juliet. Because if there's another thing you run across in BioWare, it's meddling in other people's romances. At their request. Spider Flash Mine. Let's wait for the music to die down because I should have waited a little bit there, but it looks like I got it. Okay.
On it.
If you do that in combat,
Done.
there's a higher chance of you failing because you'll, if you like a lot of BioWare early games are based off D20. You tend to do the take 20 option when it's not in combat.
On it.
So
Done.
wait to disarm things until out of combat. I've been forgetting that a lot. Hello, mine. What's this? Okay.
On it. Done.
Hello, Shen. I'm gonna wait to talk to you. Can't get through there. Can't get through there for reasons of the game wasn't programmed to let me do so. Why did you want being flanked by things?
You like that?
That made no sense. Security control room. Don't you have, like, stun? No, but you have Valor. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, I am moving really fast. Light scan finder. Response. Roll response. Is there a thing to interact with here? Hello. Yeah, I probably should talk to you, but I think you end up getting told you have to come deal with security. That and I want the experience. Hey, Karth, you just leveled. Congratulations. Well, she just took the kill out of me. Where's the footlocker? Ooh, computer panel. Good items. My computer use is not that great. I should have brought mission after all, or the droid. Probably the droid would have been good. Yeah, view camera. Okay, return. Looks like we've got that one as well. Security room. Hey, there's us. We don't want to overload the computer, it would blow us up. And there's that. We don't want to do that. So, repair room? Hey, there's... Don't want to do that, there's just the last two in the storage room. I think we've already been there. And I could download the area schematic, but I don't think it's really necessary because I think I've got everything. Okay, and Karth level.
What?
Yes?
Oh, Karth, there. I'll take the recommended, which is that. Feats. I'm going to make you really tough. Yeah, you are now ridiculously tough.
I'm here.
Droid medium plating. Okay. Yeah, I maybe should have brought droid. Yep, looks like I got everything. So we should be able to talk to Shin now. No problem. Here we go. Karth, please, please, Karth, move, thank you. Hello.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I am here to rescue you, Shin.
Rescue me?
Why would I
No,
talk to you?
I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shin. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matale? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Well, why do your family... You tend not to speak as highly of Rahasia as you would think. I mean, you're suspecting she wouldn't go in with you.
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Okay. Hello. Can we get in through there? No, of course we can't. So, we have to go talk to Rahasia. My timer ran off, so we're going to... Yeah, we're going to go start new video. See you in a moment.